Hi everyone, Dennis Foley from Acoustic Fields. Today we're going to talk about what is good sound. I put it in quotations because I'm sure you've had this happen to you. You talk to somebody, say, well, come over to my studio, come over to my room and listen to the music that we've created here and listen to how good it sounds. And then you get there and it doesn't sound that good. You know, you find the low end's not really where it could be. You find the middles and highs don't have definition and separation. So there's a lot of issues because we all have different reference points. So I think when people talk about good sound, I think what they really mean is how it sounds to them. And based on your experiences and knowledge, may not sound the same to you. So then we have the technical definition of what good sound is, and you know, that can all be measured. You know, we can measure time signatures from reflections. We can measure direct versus reflected energy. There's a lot of things we can do to define, you know, technically what is good sound. I think good in this case means everything is heard or everything translates. So I think, you know, we have a subjective and a technical side to this. So what is the answer? How do we define good sound? Well, I think what we have to do is we have to combine both. So we have to combine the subjective, which is probably more of a feeling quality, and then we have to combine it with the technical, which is definitions and time signatures and numbers and all of those things. So we get this emotional connection if we combine the two, especially in the playback mode. When we're sitting in front of our speakers and we're listening, you know, there's an emotional connection that we make with the music, hopefully. I mean, that's why we do all this, and hopefully that's why we do most of it. Some days I wonder, but the bottom line is, you know, emotional connection when you're playing music back. I don't care if you're an engineer or whatever you are. You know, there has to be that connection to it. So if you're just a consumer listening to 2-channel playback on your system at home, or you're an engineer in the studio, you know, there has to be a lot of emotional connection there. So, and then for the pros, it's all about translation. You know, what I hear in the mix, will everybody else hear it when they play it on their sources? So combination of playback and in the hi-fi market, so to speak, in the pro market, it's all about translation. But I think both elements really, if you synthesize what good sound is, it's what kind of emotional response it generates for you. So there we have it. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed our videos today, and if you did, we really would appreciate a thumbs up from you. If you have any questions or comments, you can go to the comment section, or you can go to our website, acousticfields.com, and fill out the contact form. Subscribe to our channel, our YouTube channel. We're now doing 2 videos a week. If you have some ideas for topics, you can submit those to us also. If you're having room issues, we have that free room analysis. You can click on the button below, and we'll compare your room to our database of 120 built rooms that we built and actually measured, and I guarantee you your room is in that database. So just click on the button below for the free room analysis. Thank you.